So one day my friend was asking me why the laptop kept crashing, right? So I checked it and I saw that the hard drive was at the warning stage. I told him to instantly back up all of his files, but he didn't listen. So a few months later, the laptop immediately died, and then he never got his data back. So he lost all of his schoolwork and things. But that moment stuck with me because my friend, a few years later, he was like, "Oh yeah, I should have listened to you because because if not, my data would be gone like that." But I would just say like, it hit me that is about learning the hard way. That sometimes you just need to let you just need to face the consequences so that you can feel if there is something wrong. If not, then he might just do it again, but now he knows to not do it again. That's why that thing stuck with me. Pain is a real teacher. You can have anything, but like every theory, every lesson, every schedule that you want to do, but when the motivation isn't there, and you never face that consequences, then you might never do it because you never realize how the consequences might be. Like for your entire day you just doom scroll and then you don't feel anything, then it's already night and then you just went to sleep and you didn't reflect on the doom scrolling, then so many days will go by, and then a few weeks later you will realize like, wait, I am losing this much amount of time that I didn't realize. Then maybe like with that consequence of not doing anything, and then maybe like there is something that makes you immediately stressed, then because like maybe you couldn't get your things done and stuff, then it gets the pain done, and then it forces you to learn from the mistake if you do realize it. So the point is to not ignore the consequences, no matter if in the short term it's better or more enjoyable, like if you're doom scrolling, but at the end the consequences is worse. So the solution that I thought of is that pain cannot be learned any other way. So you could do something that is quote unquote risky but still make it safe. Some of it is like maybe like something that you're scared of. Maybe I'm scared of living on the streets. So maybe instead of just emptying all of my money and living in the streets, maybe I just put my money in a deposit. Then I try to live in the streets for a few days. Also, there are pain that can also be learned by just, if I'm not motivated, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna say to my friend, if I don't do this, then I will have to give you money. It creates the quote unquote pain for it. It creates the stakes. So it is scary enough that if I make a mistake and then my friend monitors me, then I will lose my money and then I will learn from that lesson. So for every case, try to simulate it before before it could happen, before it could actually happen, so try to simulate it as best as you can, so that your brain thinks it's scary also, so that you will learn from it even without the serious risks. Well, it might not be the best solution that ever, but that's what I thought of.